Chris just got back from Vegas.
Oh, yeah. What would you rather do instead? We're all dead. We're all dead. We're all dead. Oh, man, guys, I saw Wayne Newton. I saw Frank Sinatra. I saw fucking Corncob Steve. I saw Chris Angel. He freaked everybody's mind.
No, you didn't.
Nope, I sure didn't.
You saw two people. You saw Gwen Stefani and you saw our friend Chaz.
Yes.
Chris went to Vegas and ran into a friend.
Yes, our friend
immediately.
Chaz. He and I were just so happens to be we've stayed in the same hotel and walked through the same place inside the hotel, which there's like 4 floors of like conference centers and casino and all this other stuff that we could have been walking through. And we did walk through all those places like before. And then we randomly ran into him.
You're saying you didn't run into him before you ran into him?
I'm just saying, okay, that I see how it sounds. Okay.
So you guys existed in 2 places independently, and you moved
You are
around,
the
and
most
then
annoying man alive, you fuck.
wait, you're not Chaz.
God damn it. Matt, all I'm saying is that the coincidence was interesting to me. That like so many things happened in order for us to be there at the exact same moment.
Yes.
And I was like shocked.
And what was he doing? Who is he seeing in town?
He was also going to see No Doubt at the Sphere.
You were both going to see your girlfriend, Gwyneth.
Yeah, Gwyneth Stefani Tro. She was, I mean, God bless her. She's a beautiful lady. So surgically enhanced. Part of the show.
I mean, it's been decades since Tragic Kingdom came out.
Yes, it's been exactly 30 decades.
300 years since Tragic Kingdom.
What I'm trying to say is she's a vampire that never ages. So it came out 31 years ago in 1995. That was their breakout album.
It's such a good album.
It is a fantastic album. And I mean, to be honest, I'm not like a hardcore No Doubt fan or anything, but
yeah,
it was a fun show. And they have some great songs. So it was it was worth it for the visual experience.
Right. I was like, how was the Sphere's visuals?
It was cool. Thing? I mean, there were like simulated roller coaster type graphics that were happening, where you're like flying through a tunnel and all this stuff. I'm trying to think about how much I actually want to say about, I don't know how Chaz is with privacy about what went down.
Fair enough.
Slightly before. But it is funny. Yeah.
It doesn't matter. He lives as an avatar on the Matrix.
Yeah. So, anyway, the visuals were very cool. They showed a lot of like, when there were like costume changes, right? Like it was a 2.5 hour long show where they played a ton of songs. And, but in interstitial moments, they were playing like old home video. So it was like, you see her singing, you're seeing like on a normal concert, the Jumbotron, they still have like live cameras pointing at the band because, dude, the venue is so massive. They are on a tiny little rectangle. Like thousands of feet below you, it seems like. And then there's just like this insane immersive visual experience going on. And so they got cameras pointing at them. So you're seeing her now singing, you're seeing the guitarist like shredding whatever he's doing. And then they cut to like old home video when they were like still trying to make it. And it's like, you know, telling a little bit of their story.
Yeah. It's like
And
15-year-old.
It's a sharp contrast where you see like, you know, a cute, like, you know,
Sweet
early
little
20s
girl.
Gwen Stefani. Yeah. And then you see her like heavily
Whoa.
painted,
Yeah, it's crazy.
surgeried up.
Down
I mean, she
one
looks
marriage
great, but she
to,
paid a lot of. She paid a pretty penny to be pretty.
Buh? And
Yeah.
that was one marriage to the lead singer of Bush later.
Yeah, which so like anything, you know, I'm like the most casual fan of No Doubt ever. Like I like some of their songs.
Sure.
And I'm like, cool. Yeah, sure, I'll go to the Sphere. I'm like interested to see what
Yeah, I
a
wanna see the
$2
Sphere.
billion venue looks like. They spent
Yes.
$2.3 billion on it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So yeah, it spurred me to do a little research. One thing I didn't know was that the lead singer of Bush, Gavin Rossdale, who she married,
Yep.
they got a divorce because he cheated on her with their nanny.
Schwarzenegger style.
A tale as old as time.
Amazing.
Yeah. He's like, well,
That's hilarious.
we're both rich
I've
and
got
rarely
a
see each other.
machine head.
The weirdest part was that her their nanny's name was Glycerine. That's God. There.
Jesus.
Have you gone back and listened to any Bush songs?
Oh yeah, I listen to. I hear it on the radio. I still
Jesus,
flip
they
through the
stink.
radio.
They're so
I like
bad.
Machine Head. I think that's a good song.
I don't know.
It's just like you're either into their music a little bit, or you're just like, I hate this. I mean, I get it.
yeah.
Completely.
I mean, I remember hearing their music on the radio and not thinking it was the worst music I'd ever heard. But then I listened to it lately, and I was like, ugh, boy. But
Greedy
No Doubt
Fly.
still holds up. No Doubt still holds up. They're good.
Yeah, their music was awesome.
Yeah, had some great like they only had like one trumpet player and one trombone player there doing the horn stuff. Sounded great though. They were
Nice.
they were good. But the shocking thing about the Sphere, right, is you've seen images of the screen.
Yes,
You know, it's huge. It's this giant dome that extends above you. It's crazy.
the screen's
What
the
you-
inside and exterior of the building.
Exactly. And the thing that was especially shocking to me was how big the audience is. I didn't look at any numbers before I went there, so I just
yeah,
walked into
dude.
this room and it's massive. You're looking
It's
at people
huge.
across the way from you and they look like ants.
Dude, it's
It's-
like the whole. It sticks out in Vegas so huge.
It's
crazy.
20,000 seats.
Dude,
It can fit like 20,000 people almost.
I drove
guess.
past it in Vegas. I was like miles away from it, but it's like stands out from the highway. And it turned into a giant eyeball just looking up into the sky. I was like, whoa. It's crazy looking.
Yeah, a friend of the studio works for Sphere Entertainment and like does 3D animation and stuff for
Cool.
their like
Yeah,
their
you can
exterior
render
advertisements and for
3D
stuff.
images out. It's crazy.
Yeah, so there's like a very specific template, a way that you have to cut up the
yeah.
image so that it fits the sphere perfectly. It's like
Seamless.
yeah, so because you have to convert. It's like it's
And
called
it's
a
an optical
UV.
illusion. Yeah.
In 3D language, you UV your 3D models and stuff.
Yeah, it's like
It's
how
basically
big
that.
how big the texture is.
Right.
So it's like you can create optical illusions inside of the sphere that are crazy.
Yeah.
I know during the U2 opening show, the ceiling like came down, and it looked like it was going to squish the audience.
Yeah.
It's like the tiles just got bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's funny that you're like, there's a lot of seats in here. Like, what if they spent $2 billion and there were 100 seats? 100 people watch U2.
It just like I don't know why it seems obvious now, but I remember being struck by like, wow, there's a lot of people. And then it was also interesting where in the middle of the show, there's like some graphic going on where we're on like a roller coaster or something. And it's like all of a sudden your seat starts going click, click, click. So they've installed haptics, vibration stuff into the seats. So
you can feel it.
Yeah,
it's like
it was cool.
I mean, it's like a ride at Islands of Adventure.
Exactly.
I watched a clip from the Fish concert that was going on there, and it's the lamest music ever. It was just like bunka dinka dinka don, and like the Sphere was showing like a video of a hot dog that was shaped like a rocket ship, like blasting off.
Dude,
I was like, what? Dude, everyone there's so high.
Yes. That's the thing, is that they're like, yeah, do we put forth more effort, or do we want to make these incredibly high people laugh?
Yeah,
and,
they just sell out. I mean, all their music's kind of a joke if you like study Fish stuff.
Yeah.
I was fascinated that Harris Whittles was a huge Fish fan.
Well, I think
and he went to 70 shows.
Yeah, there are a lot of like smart people who have good taste that like Fish. It's weird.
They almost have all good taste.
I don't mind. I like Fish. Some of their songs are good.
Donkey dinker dinger Well, I don't.
But that's the interesting thing about them. They could play anything.
Their vocals are horrid.
Did you? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, well, they're
Fish fans are like, yes, yeah.
They're a concept band, Matt. They're a concept band, and the concept is that they are actual fish.
This is what it would sound like if actual fish played instruments.
Fish learn how to play instruments.
They're just flopping their tails. Bang, 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 bang.
Yes.
This explains
That's exactly
everything.
right.
That's why their animation, they're like, what do you want for animation? And a fish was like, corn cob, hot dog, rocket. It's just random words. And they're like, okay.
Yeah, all
This
right.
explains everything about Fish.
You ask the fish that's obsessed with corn cobs.
They weren't being clever. They just spelled their name wrong.
Yeah. So we go into a place to have dinner. So the whole
A restaurant?
Oh yeah, that's what they call them.
Oh,
yeah,
what?
it's crazy.
God, I wish there was a place where we could
I was
get
drawing
food.
a blank on that.
How do people who are out away from their homes get food? What? honey, look up food, Las Vegas food.
Food, places, eat food.
Turns out there are 10,000 places called restaurants.
Huh.
That's so convenient.
So we went to one of those weird places.
Cool.
And the whole reason we were there was because it was a birthday. A friend of ours, it was his birthday. And
his 100th birthday.
The wives got together. They had 4 glasses of champagne together, and then they walked out of there, and we had tickets to Las Vegas booked already. That's what happened. This was several months ago. They were just like, we're going to do it.
That was an expensive dinner.
Yeah, some bougie shit. So anyway,
Chris is fancy.
I'm fancy adjacent. So we go into, we're just expecting like a nice dinner. And then all of a sudden, this guy and this girl go onto this stage that are right next to us, and they start doing a Cirque du Soleil style, like sexy dance where they lift each other up and like simulate oral on each other multiple times. And it was
cool.
It was insane. It was like a burlesque theater experience while we were eating dinner. It was nuts. It was really fun.
Interesting.
Called the Mayfair Supper Club. Yeah. But there were like, I mean,
slopping down chicken wings with mustard all over your face. Watching burlesque.
Oh, Yeah, whenever the performers locked eyes with me, I was mid gnaw on my big ham bone that I was chowing down on.
Giant turkey leg.
Yeah. All these slack-jawed yokels from across the land have come to see a 26-year-old with 1% body fat do aerobics in lingerie. It was insane. There was a pole dancing performer. There were several jacked gay men that were pretending to be interested in the women because that's what the choreography was.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've been to a burlesque show. Yeah, all the dudes are like ripped dude.
Slay a girl. Yeah, they look like jacked as hell, like MMA fighters, but then they're like, what's up, girl? How you doing?
Yeah.
It was
holding her super sexy.
They were all insanely good performers, though. I mean,
yeah,
a lot of the best go to Vegas because I mean that's where that kind of entertainment exists.
Mm-hmm. And I've seen some not so great performances, but I saw the one. I saw like one of the best in the world in Paris, and it was insanely good.
One of the best, burlesque shows?
Burlesque shows at the Crazy Horse.
Shit.
Where Dita Von Teese used to perform, and
is that a stage name?
Her
Von Teese?
Yeah, Dita Von Teese as Marilyn Manson's lady.
Oh,
yeah, they dated.
I didn't know that.
But the segment she wrote at the Crazy Horse is still being performed, and it's like insanely hot. You're like, oh my god, like you like can't help it. You're just like, Jesus Christ,
holy cow!
But the MC of that was this extremely flamboyant French gay man who was great. I mean, he was so funny. But he's just like, he's like, look at all these sexy girls. And you're just like, you don't care.
Like, you have no interest in these women.
No,
that's hilarious. Yeah, so
he was the only dude in that show. But yeah, that show was insane. But we didn't eat during it.
You didn't eat? Oh,
I don't think so.
You gotta be, dude.
Drink champagne.
It's gotta be finger licking good while people are doing. And one of the other ones that was amazing was, so we were all sitting at this, 6 of us at this table where we're overlooking the Bellagio fountains that are outside.
Right.
They're all illuminated. They're blasting. Looks really cool. And then
their
right
heart
in front
will
of
go
us
on forever.
It's this giant stage where there's all these people performing, and this woman was singing. She was a very talented singer. And this dude with hair down to almost to his waist came up in like a leather jacket. And I was like, what's this? Because they had something set up on the stage. There were these straps hanging from the ceiling. And this dude walks up on stage with his long Fabio hair and starts taking off his clothes, gets down to his underwear, and then turns and looks at my wife and winks and slaps his ass. And she's like, oh? And then he starts spinning around.
Spinning like a lunatic.
Yeah.
Being a silly goose.
Yeah, he was. And then he started, I was like, I don't know, man. You're mixing sexy, like, implications, like, wink, wink, hey, what's up, girl? And then you're spinning around like a top and a yo-yo combined.
Dude, that's like those birds maniac. It's like the birds that dance around to like attract a mate. Mm-hmm. He's just like, hey, girls, check this out. Just throwing up everywhere. So sexy.
Yeah, it was like, it reminded me like of a little kid who's like, hey, watch this. And then they do something that's just like, it was like that.
Mind freaks all over Vegas, dude. There's mind freaks all over that town.
You mind freaked me, man. Mind freak.
Why are all the guys that perform there dressed like vampires and werewolves? Wait, this guy sounded like a werewolf, and Chris
was.
Angel is a vampire.
Yes. He was werewolf. Chris Angel is vampire.
We're werewolves, not swearwolves.
I'm just Frankenstein.
Lumbering.
Lumbering, half dead. Smell of rotting flesh. You know, that's me.
Dude, that's my Vegas show. I just bring you back to life on stage. And then you bust out of your chains and attack everybody.
You put some bolts in my neck and electrocute me, and I jump around and drool on everyone.
Come see. It's reverse Frankenstein. I turn you from a living person into a dead person with electricity.
You kill me. Have you guys seen the Reverse Frankenstein show? Oh man, when that guy is electrocuted to death on stage, so powerful.
Instead of screaming alive, you're just screaming die.
It's dead. It's dead.
It's dead. Jesus.
Good Lord. What is going on here?
That did you? Oh, it was so good. I want to say it's like Letterman or Conan. It was one of those, but Penn and Teller went on, and they did the classic. They had this girl that like got inside of the box.
Yeah.
And then Penn takes a chainsaw and he starts cutting the box in half, and blood starts pouring out of the box. Yeah, he completely saws it in half, and there's just blood pouring out of it. I'm like, that's great. That's so good.
Yeah. I wish I had made it over to the Rio to see Penn and Teller, but I checked when I knew that we were going.
Sold out.
They had no shows until the following weekend, so they were on a sabbatical.
They're so
a hiatus,
busy all the time.
I mean, they got a lot going on.
Penn Jillette was in Marty Supreme. He was the skinny farmer in it, which was wild. I was like, I know this dude. I could not recognize him. He's super skinny now.
Oh, yeah. He's been vegan for like 20 years now, but
yeah, he also in the movie he looks really rough. Like they made him look rough. He's so
Still
good.
Haven't seen Marty Supreme.
It's good. I mean, it's a good movie, but the Backrooms, is A24's highest grossing movie ever.
Yeah,
and it cost $10 million, and Marty Supreme cost like $150 million. It was a huge budget.
Yeah, that's insane.
And you could have made Marty Supreme for way cheaper. It's about a guy playing ping pong.
Yeah.
But no,
it's salaries, dude. Cast and crew and like above the line salaries are probably a significant
that's a big
portion
chunk.
Of that. Yeah.
Advertising's a chunk to pay for that, and then
Well,
but here's the thing: when he
is that advertising
leaves,
plus filming budget combined?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's 150 for the filming.
Jesus Christ!
But so here's the thing, though: when he walks outside and goes down the sidewalk, there's like 2 blocks of 1950s cars and stuff. It's like, dude, you could have just edited around that, and I'd be like millions of dollars. But then they wanted to
production
make it look
budget
amazing.
was $70 million.
Oh, okay, so maybe it was 150 with ads.
Yeah,
maybe that's what I saw. It's usually double. From what
but
I
still
hear.
$70 million for that kind of like smaller, story.
That's A24's biggest budget, I want to say.
Yeah, I would imagine.
I think it's their most expensive. Dude, Backrooms was just so good. It's better than Marty Supreme as a movie, just in general. It's not better as a horror film, it's just awesome. I loved it.
Yeah.
You need to see it.
I have not seen it. No spoilers. Everyone dies.
It's very good. Everybody, it's dead. Dead.
We're all dead.
Oh, dude. Spoiler. The big twist is that it's actually the front rooms.
Oh,
He finds
no.
out that
These
he finds
rooms
out
are
that
all in the front?
he's living in the back rooms, and those are the front rooms.
Dude, what a twist. I did not see that coming.
If
Oh
that was
my
the
God.
big twist, and then everybody's like, "But that doesn't
What?
explain anything."
Oh, it's a whole, it's a nothing burger.
They did a really good job, but it was great. I saw an interview with Mark Duplass. Mark Duplass is in the movie. He's got a small part in it, and I won't spoil anything. But Mark Duplass saw an interview with him, and he was like, I think that they cast me because I mentor young filmmakers, and Kane Parsons is 19 directing this movie.
Yeah.
And they knew that I would be like gentle with him and understand where he's coming from and all this.
Yeah.
And he was like, I showed up. He goes, I didn't help that kid at all.
Yeah.
He knew
He ran the set.
exactly what he wanted. He knew exactly the tone and what the story was. And he goes, and it was one of the most complex, well thought out mythologies I'd ever seen. It's incredible. He was like,
Yeah,
so
that kid is
I
really.
just did my part.
I mean,
He's like, yeah, he's good at. He made this, and it's his, and he has a great vision. It's like,
yeah.
it'd be interesting to see if he does something else, like what other thing he has in his head, if he has any other stories.
100%. Well, I mean, he's got a.
But this
if
is
you
a
look
great
at
franchise, dude. This
Kane
is going
Pixels
to keep going.
on YouTube.
He has other stuff.
He has a bunch of other stuff, but they're all kind of about these kind of weird liminal space kind of things.
He has
like
weird meta stuff.
Yeah, one thing is he like goes to a like a farm. There's a hole in the ground, and he like goes and travels down into the hole,
Is
and
it
it's
the
like
staircase?
a shopping mall or something underground.
Yes, dude, it's like a mile long deep staircase, and then there's a shopping mall at the bottom of it.
Yeah, and he's like,
He's just
"What?"
really good at. He loves VFX and like doing Blender, like
Yeah.
3D animation. Like it's
and
really
they,
well done.
They did all previs for the back rooms in Blender. He built out everything and then worked
Yeah.
with his DP on like what they needed to build. And I mean,
Yes, his architecture
kid-
is. It's so good in the movie too. When you see it, the art director should be nominated. It's
Yeah.
like, it's great. It has a he's like I know the unwritten rules of this place and no one else does, and there's
Yeah.
like it's set up in a way it just gets in your head.
that's cool.
Very interesting. Dude,
Yeah,
it's
and
so
I mean,
mesmerizing, that movie. I was like,
Seeing the
draws you in.
I've seen him pop up, the director, interviews with him because you know, it's a hot topic. So they're like, and it's also the fact that he's 20 now.
Yeah.
And he was directing the movie at 19. That's noteworthy, right? It's a
Yeah.
story that people are interested to hear more about.
He could be he's the youngest director that has had a #1 movie. He
Yeah.
could be potentially nominated for something. He's going to win
Yeah.
some awards for it
Yeah. I
somewhere.
would imagine, yeah. I don't know if it's necessarily like an Oscar movie, but
know.
the
You see
Oscar landscape has been changing in the last
Yeah.
few years, so you never
I
know.
think it could be, especially for some of its like cinematography and art direction stuff. It's really good.
Yeah, visual effects. Could,
It's in it's 1990 when it's set. So it's
okay.
like it has they did a great job making it look like that.
Wow.
But anyway, yeah, dude.
A
It will be
time,
funny.
a time well before the director was even a twinkle in the eye of his
I know.
parents.
It's crazy.
He was born in
So you're-
2006.
So you're 20 years old now, Kane. How does it feel to have the #1 movie? It's fucking totally radical, bro. Like,
That's what I was gonna say. Is that
I
you,
was smart
like,
when I was his age.
dude. Yeah, that's the thing is like
the hell?
seeing him speak. He very clearly has an artistic vision and can elucidate that vision very well. He's and he
I optioned a movie when I was 19.
Yeah.
I actually did.
That's
And I
true.
wrote. And I was like, I wrote a movie, I had a vision for something.
Yeah.
I didn't have the internet around to go viral with making it myself. I mean, I wouldn't have
You
even
went
thought
viral
to do
the old
that.
school way in person with by handing someone a script.
By having someone like something in person.
Yeah. Yeah. Having
Yeah,
someone.
you don't need millions of people on the internet to like something. You need the right person to
Yeah.
like it.
It's true.
Yeah.
But now that now like with this as a platform to get your stuff out, you can like people will take interest in you if you have your own audience built in. And that's why Backrooms did so well, because
He had an
millions of
audience.
kids have watched his stuff
Yes.
on YouTube for the last couple years, and the Backrooms was like the most viral version of that. So it was
Yep.
I mean, it's not incredibly shocking that did really well in theaters. People were like, hell yeah, I want to go see this.
Yeah, it got
Because-
a huge fan base through creepy pasta and all these
Yep.
like urban legend websites.
Yeah.
So speaking of going viral, now they're saying like it's almost impossible to go viral organically
Yep.
because of the amount of bots that
Yep.
are taking over everything. It's wild. You scroll through your social media and you don't see your own friends. It's
Yeah.
just a bunch of bots automated
It's like,
posting things.
well, yeah, or just like any content creator who like sponsors their like they paid for placement on your feed so that you will
Yes.
see their stuff.
Yeah, they promote
Even if it's
it.
just comedy or whatever. So like, people who they post organically rarely, like only very few of like 0.00001% of the things that get posted organically gain that kind of traction. There's some algorithmic pushing and sharing and stuff that like helps them fit into the algorithm to be propagated.
Yeah. So they say like these TikTok people and machines have it down to it's like they have a web of like 100 accounts, and they're like they drop a video and that has a song in it, and they're trying to get that song to go viral. So then they reuse the audio in 100 different viral videos that are already viral, and they they start pushing this song out. So it's like, yeah, someone who just is really awesome at playing guitar posts a video on TikTok. It's like it's not going to go anywhere. You have to play.
Not necessarily. Yeah.
I mean, it could, but it's harder. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. The whole thing is, I mean, I don't know. We're freaking screwballed. Internet's so dumb. We're on it right now.
It's weird now. Like,
I pretend to have a podcast so I can talk to you.
yeah, we started a podcast just so that we would make ourselves have hour-long conversations every week.
Yes.
It's really the internet landscape is weird with AI coming out in droves right now. I recently watched this AI documentary. I think it was called the AI doc. Yeah,
I was like,
the
it's
AI doc.
a documentary made by AI, and it's just all
It's just
garbage.
like binary code, just like me, like it's four other AIs to watch.
For AI. For
They can
us,
watch
by us.
an hour-long documentary in like 4 milliseconds and then talk about it to each
They
other.
do. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I like what you said there in minute 48.
Oh, I do want to talk about Anthropic not wanting to release its new model because they're terrified of it.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah.
They were
They're
like, "Hey,
this will be
government,
bad if
you-
anyone
you-
wanted to do something bad, they could hack everything and destroy the world."
Yeah, like this thing can get into stuff. Yeah, that's not good. They're like, "Hey, government, you need to regulate us before we destroy everything." But we're
Yeah.
going to. We can't help ourselves
Yeah.
because of capitalism and corporations. We have to do this.
Well, that was a huge part of this doc was
Yay.
like, if we have what we have, what do other governments have
Right.
already?
If we
as well?
regulate the rest of us the other people gonna jump ahead and
Right.
use the stuff against it? But that's why we need to start treating it like it's a nuclear arms race and be like,
Right.
we need like a serious governing body.
Yeah.
Like we need an international alliance that is like overseeing this stuff. Because
Yeah.
one day it won't be us being like, oh, we got to stop Iran's nuclear program. Like we got to stop their AI from getting crazy.
Okay, imagine this scenario. All the super wealthy people are wanting to create a super powerful AI. Right? They want to get AGI so that they can be the
So
first
far,
to have it.
it's
and,
true.
You know, yeah, these conditions currently exist. So what imagine that the AI does exactly what they're expecting it to do, hoping that it will do, and it is like a supreme intelligence that, you know, basically says to humans like, hey, we are going to reorganize your system of government worldwide. Here's what needs to be done. And the entity tells us what we need to do. And it's like,
Is the idea good?
global communism, no more capitalism, you know, like whatever,
Yeah.
like whatever it decides, we agree that it is more intelligent than all human beings combined, and it can organize
watch
our
us
society in a way that is
instantly
different, that doesn't
now.
benefit them. What are they going to do?
Governments are gonna instantly fight this thing.
Exactly. And
Yeah,
it's like,
'cause they don't want
you
that.
guys spent billions and trillions of taxpayer money like supporting these AI companies who created this thing, and then you're not going to listen to it because it has
It's smarter than
it's
you.
going to de-empower you. So the power problem
Yeah.
is inherent in the hyper intellect problem, you know, like it is it going to be like, hey, what you need to do is this, organize your systems like this. Can you trust this thing that it's not trying to organize your society so that billions of people die, so that which is a logical thing
It
to
could be.
like, yeah, like it,
could
could be a
tricking
logical
us.
thing to ensure the endurance of our species, to have fewer billions of people and to reach like some sort of stasis so that we're not completely destroying the atmosphere and, you know, a variety of things that we need to survive.
But it would be
if
smart
it
enough
hands that
to-
down and it says, you know, everybody needs to so like marry someone from a different ethnic group so that you end racism forever.
Chris started coughing. He was so dismayed by that idea. He was so angry. God
You know,
damn it! This
As
robot.
a Nazi, I'm offended by that.
This robot is making me angry.
This robot is these are angry coughs. But yeah, like basically
But
what I'm
wouldn't it
saying
be
is
smart enough
all
to
these
not
people
kill
who
us?
are pushing this thing to happen would not let that thing dictate anything about our world. So why are they in a fucking rush?
The billionaires are trying to control it. They want
Right.
to. Well, one, they're gonna. It's just a matter of time before they go. Oh, by the way, it's all subscription based now that you're all relying on it.
Oh, that already exists. There was a company that they fired like 20% of their workforce so that they could have plenty of funding for AI, and gave their employees unlimited AI tokens, and then they got charged $500 million for all the AI they were using.
Because they used it so,
And so it was
much.
like triple what they saved from firing 20% of their
Yeah.
people.
That I've been
Fucking
saying this
idiots.
the whole time. It is not worth it.
It's
It's like
these are businesses that are going to fucking rake you over the coals for
Yeah.
every last dime you have.
Exactly.
And what did you guys get for all that $500 million in compute? What did you get? You got like a
Sloppy
slightly
code.
better version of the same shitty software that still doesn't work perfectly yet.
Yeah, I'd be like, it's
fucking
a
stupid.
lateral move.
Yeah.
And like I said, the last episode, it's like this thing is consuming so much power to play a game of chess, and a human being can like eat a couple of almonds and beat it. It's like we don't require the power. We just need to be taken care of.
Yeah. I mean, that's the one thing that AI could
Also,
be good
we're
for.
alive.
Is like if the front end investment and the power consumption and all that stuff, if it results in like hyper efficient computer chips and stuff like that, where like it can completely develop new materials and basically make the need for a data center obsolete. Like if you could like condense the compute power of a data center into the size of this coffee mug, then that'd be
great.
That would be helpful. That would be but you know, now you have $1 million like computer that you have to buy.
A coffee mug that's 1,000,000 degrees. I don't know. The thing is, all computing requires like all those centers. I mean, it's just they're just proliferating so much because of this bubble of AI.
But it's like there's got to be a balance somewhere of like, okay, we don't need 800 humongous data centers.
How about we stop using it for stupid
that,
videos?
That 2/3 of data center construction has been stopped or slowed down or delayed as a result of like people voicing their
most people don't like AI.
Yeah, they're against the idea of having a data center built in their town, which is absolutely the move. You don't need to have that in your neighborhood. But
there's plenty of land out there.
Sure, but it also will deplete your aquifers because they're not reusing any water. They're just pumping it straight out of the ground. And, you know, people are already having problems with that. Like their wells are running dry in rural areas that data centers have because
they also
have to drill deeper.
They also have to flush out these data centers lines, and they're horrible chemicals when they do.
Exactly.
They're not
so there's increased cancer risk. There's water consumption problems. There's power grid prices skyrocket. Like there's all sorts of reasons why these are bad, and most people are against it. One of the interesting things was, I don't know if you saw this like 6 months ago or whatever, like there were a bunch of people saying that they all of these companies, they would put in multiple building applications in multiple states to build data centers. So like they would put in a request for the permit in like 5 states.
Yeah.
And then when they got the best deal on one of them, they would only build one. So I'm curious if the 2/3 number that I saw is accurate or not, because that could just be that, you know, they put in permits and then they're not. So
that happens.
The resistance to data centers working may not be the case. It may just be the natural conclusion of them putting in permits in multiple places and then only choosing one.
Right. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how it shakes out. We just need a better energy source, and then we'll be fine. I mean, that's a big part of it.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, the sun, that giant free fusion energy ball above us.
Yeah.
That's a good source.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I saw something interesting about the sun, actually.
It's not actually that hot.
So people who were deaf they got their hearing like they were born deaf and then got their hearing later in life. They were like, I was interested to find out that the sun doesn't make a noise, like because you feel it. Yeah, they assumed it did. You feel it, and you would think that something like that big and powerful would have a noise. Well, at our distance from the sun, if sound was able to travel through space, it would be 125 decibels.
I was going to say,
fucking loud as shit.
It would be the loudest thing possible.
Yeah, it would be like you wouldn't be able to hear each other or talk to each other. Yeah,
millions of miles long, like arcs of flame that shoot off of it. Like, dude, it would be
plasma.
horrible.
Just Just so hot.
Watch the Danny Boyle movie Sunshine, where they fly a rocket directly into it.
Oh yeah, to like restart the sun or whatever.
Yeah. Cillian Murphy takes the sun right to his face at the end of that movie. It's fantastic. Just he goes into the sun. Like,
what a fucking maniac,
dude! That movie. They're just flying behind a gigantic mirror. It's just reflecting the sun back at itself, and they're like, if they angle themselves at all wrong, it just disintegrates them.
Yeah. Melts everything off immediately. Yeah,
that's a pretty sweet movie.
It's insane to think that life can exist anywhere. When you think about just like the inhospitability. We've got an inhospitable universe. It's cold as hell, or if you're in the sunlight, it's hot as hell.
We're pretty much, we gotta be right here for the most part, as far as we know.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as we know, only right here has life, so we're just assuming it's elsewhere.
Yeah.
Dude, speaking of that, how long would you survive if I dropped you in the middle of the jungle right now with whatever you had in your pockets?
Oh, well, good thing I have a knife in my pocket.
All right, well, you're ahead of the game.
But how long would I survive? What's my objective? To just get out of there, or do I have to live there forever?
You're there forever.
I have to just live there for the rest of my life? Oh, shit.
Yeah. So the rest of your life, a.k.a.
I think I would live there about 69 years. 69.
Chris would be dead in 2 hours.
I would fucking die so fast.
I started playing a game that is a simulation of that exact thing.
Oh, God.
And my record so far is 6 days.
Oh.
It was the second rattlesnake bite that killed me.
Wait, rattlesnake in the jungle?
Hell yeah, dude.
They live in dry climates.
Dude, there's horrible snakes in the jungle.
Ugh.
I think there's rattlesnakes. I don't know if there's, well, whatever it is, fucking pit vipers,
Yeah, whatever they are, they're
tarantulas, scorpions, caterpillars, flowers that kill you.
Poison things, like you try to eat something and
So in this game, I had a stomach infection. I got bit by a rattlesnake. I slept off the first rattlesnake bite. I had leeches on me from crossing a river.
Oh God. Yeah.
I tried to kill a tapir and it got away, which exhausted my guy.
Yeah, that is exhausting, fighting for your life.
And then I was only eating meat for a couple of days, and my carbs were down.
Constipated.
So I was trying to find bananas or coconuts in the jungle, and another rattlesnake bit me, and I died.
Jesus, yeah,
it's a really fun game.
It would be.
It
so
seems
fun.
accurate though. It feels accurate when you're playing it.
Yeah, we having grown up in a civilization, we do not have the skills to survive.
The knowledge. Dude, I picked up a stick in the game to put it on my campfire, and
it turned into a snake.
Yeah, dude, a millipede bit my arm.
Just like, God damn it. You little
bugs.
freaks.
It's the bugs, dude. Forget it.
Yeah.
Oh, my
and
God.
not to mention, all sorts of disease, stuff like that you can get. Microorganisms that just...
Yeah. Bacteria. Everything has worms in it. If you eat it, it's horrible, dude.
You contract a bunch of parasites.
And then you're like, oh, I'm dying from the worms in my stomach. Let's go drink some water out of this river. And then a crocodile bites your head off.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah. That's why the average lifespan up until like the mid 1800s was 30.
There's in the mid 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, yeah, you just be like, I'm setting off to go find us food, and then you just trip, break your ankle, like roll down a hill, and then just lie there for 2 days and die, and then no one in your village gets meat.
Yeah. They're like, whatever happened to him?
Oh
Yeah.
my god, fun times. Oh,
Yeah,
you know,
man.
I've had that.
I got mad respect for cavemen. And
Shout out to my caveman, bro.
shout out to my caveman ancestors. You guys did a great job.
So I had that stray cat that's been hanging around my house and just murdering birds and rats and everything
Oh,
else.
shit.
And I saw it the other day, like a block away in a field, and it now has a collar on. I think that my neighbor scooped it up because it hangs out with my neighbor, and I think my neighbor scooped it up and got it fixed, and then it immediately ran away. Was like, screw you guys.
You
like,
stink.
yeah, and so it
Yeah.
took off. I've seen it elsewhere, but not around their house anymore. But I was like, they just paid for it to get fixed, and then it ran off.
That's, hey, man, respect.
How pissed
for
would
that
you
cat.
be? I
If
know.
so- yeah, you get brought into a vet, get your balls chopped off, and then you're like, okay,
And then dump back on the street.
rude.
Damn, that sucks, dude. It's if
Give him a
aliens
fighting
abducted you,
chance.
aliens took you and just took your balls, just put you back in your house. You're like, what?
That's what the aliens did do to me.
Oh,
They chopped me up and spit me out.
all right.
Back on
I
a
have
park
to come
bench.
clean. That was me and Tony. That night we snuck into your room and we duct taped you and pulled you
But
out
there
of
was,
the window.
There was bright light and a whirring sound outside.
Yeah, I had a headlamp on. I had a miner's hat on, and we were playing experimental music from our van outside.
No way.
And so we just dragged you in the van, and we thought it was a funny prank. Cut your balls off,
You know,
and I said, let me ask you, was the last thing the aliens said to you? We're fucking aliens. Go back to sleep, Chris.
yeah. No, yes, that's exactly what they said.
Yeah, that was Tony.
Damn it. I can't even believe this. I can't wrap my head around this. Why would you even think that this is a funny prank?
Because the government pays me
No.
to make people think they're aliens to distract from the Epstein files. This is Trump's new program.
That's fucking weird.
The new abduct and castrate alien program that the government's running.
Abduct and castrate. Oh, yeah. Did you guys kill a couple of cows and make some crop circles too? What's going on?
Yeah, dude, crop circles are easy. I just do donuts in my Kia Soul.
Just rev up the old Kia and go out and do some donies.
Dude, crop circles, why are people so fat? They act like they're so hard to make. They're
Yeah.
so easy to make.
Yeah.
You literally use a rope and a stick, like
Yeah. And,
an
like
auger.
a couple of planks and yeah.
Smooth it all out in
Yeah.
a circle. Whoa!
Holy shit, man.
Only someone who planned this for one day could pull off something this extreme. It's got to be aliens.
It's got to be, man. Aliens. They did this.
Why don't they leave a giant, like, titanium alloy structure in the cornfield that
Yeah,
would
what-
blow our minds?
Yeah. Why isn't there a floating orb at the center of every crop circle?
Yeah, to leave something behind that's just like, yep.
No. It's folk art. Crop circles are just folk art. It's just someone
Yeah.
has an idea and they're like, oh, this is kind of cool. This would be fun.
Native Americans out west used to draw. Dude, there's a guy standing in the desert that's like a mile long. It's like a mile long person. out west, and it was just made by
in
like a native
the Nazca
tribe.
lines in Peru, and
Yeah.
I saw the funniest thing too. There was a British, it was a video that I saw, a British researcher like, oh yes, we have to re-chalk the lines on this. We dug down deep to date the original chalk lines, and it was like from like 2,500 years ago or something in England.
Yeah.
But they made this shape of a person, and it's a dude with a gigantic boner. And these scientists dug up radiocarbon, dated some of the material, the chalk that was used to make this, and then they re-chalked it to like keep it preserved.
Hilarious.
By historic preservationists. And it's just like, you go to archaeology school and you're a research scientist, and you're just
awesome.
sprinkling chalk on the boner of
Giant boner. Dude, we just got...
if you guys got the head, I've got the boner. We'll just go ahead and...
You just got trolled from 2,500 years ago.
Yeah.
The best was that Egyptian tomb documentary where they dug up a brand new tomb in Egypt, and the greatest hieroglyphic reader in the world, this woman, she was reading the hieroglyphs, and she was like, oh, this one got scratched out and another hieroglyph got written over it. And they're like, what does it say? They're like, basically someone broke in here and is like calling their like sister-in-law bitch. And it was, dude, the tomb was like 5,000 years old, and they're just like, oh yeah, she like remarried someone they didn't like, and they're like, you stupid bitch.
Stupid bitch. There he is.
Oh, it's a giant dude with a boner.
He's carrying a club that has a fucking boner.
The Cern Abbas giant.
Cernach Abbas. Kern Abbas?
Or Cairn
I
Abbas.
don't know.
It might be Cairn, actually.
Who knows how they pronounce it, but...
Is it Ireland?
It is...
Or is it down, you said...
I think it was the UK, University of Oxford.
Yeah.
It originally carved the Hercules to mark a muster station for West Saxon armies. Oh, so it might not be 2,000 years old.
Oh, my
Could be.
shit just died.
Uh-oh.
Can you hear me still?
I can hear you.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, this is as good a time as any
Perfect.
to wrap it up with a giant chalk boner in the in the UK.
Hell yeah.
Medieval. Maybe it's just medieval. 11th century. Okay, I was way wrong. It's only 1,000 years old.
It's still great.
It is great.
Man. All right. Well,
well,
thanks for listening, guys. Hopefully my
Big love
recording
to you
happens.
all. And bye, Matt.
Bye, Chrissy.
You're... Love you, smooches, baby boy.
What would your island do instead? We're all dead. We're all dead.